And we are live. Hey guys, this is the International Racing League YouTube channel, and welcome to the second race of the IRL Season 2, the Windy City 400 at Chicagoland. So last week, it was the Daytona 500, the season opener for the second season of the International Racing League, and it was a decent race. You had some okay racing. We did have a couple people lagging. It was mostly the lobby that was causing everyone to lag, I believe. I'm not quite sure what really caused everyone to lag, but even with the technical issues throughout the race, it was still an okay race, and we also had difficulties of trying to figure out how many laps to go there were left in the race. So I, as the commentator, didn't really know how many laps there were at the end of the race, but even then it was still a pretty decent race. Pamcraft 28 and a number 18 Toyota was able to come home as the winner in the Daytona 500. I don't know if it's his first or second win of the IRL, but Pamcraft did sweep both the Clash and the 500, so that's cool to see for Pamcraft. And yeah, this time around, this week, we'll head towards Chicagoland Speedway for the Windy City 400. Obviously, you know Chicago as the Windy City, or Chicago, yeah, for the Windy City, so that's why you see the name as the Windy City 400. Should be kind of obvious, but yeah. Let's see how the first race for a mile and a half will take place here in the second season of IRL. Now that we got the 500 done and over with, let's now focus on to the rest of the season and focus on points and all that stuff. So yeah, that should be fun to see how that plays out. I believe I might as well just do predictions for the race. We're less than 10 minutes away until we start the lobby for qualifying. So yeah, prediction. My suck pick. Oh yeah, or actually before we start predictions, I might as well report the penalties that were given out after Daytona. So BH, or actually not BHH, a Burr in the 99 Toyota and NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod in the 35 Ford were given what was the word, probation warnings, because they were a bit aggressive throughout the 500. There were parts in the race that you saw be a Burr and NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod when they were a bit aggressive, and they were getting into a lot of people. I heard complaints from some drivers, so NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod and the Burr were put on probation for this race tonight. And the actual penalties, those were the warnings, those were the probation warnings. And the penalties were mainly the double yellow line rule penalties. Racing Jimmy 48, Penske Racing 12, and a Burr were given 2 point penalties for passing underneath the double yellow line and not giving their position back. Jimmy's passing underneath the line was early in the race in stage 1. A Burr was like at the end of the race, like on the last restart, and Penske's was on the last lap on the trioval. So yeah, they were given 2 point penalties, and let's see how that will affect them throughout the rest of the season, because every point matters, and the fact that all 3 of them lost 2 points, let's see how that will play out. Let's see how it will affect them. So anyways, let's now go ahead and get into predictions. So the suck pick, I honestly don't know. Uh, BHH or Burr are not racing. Um, okay, well, since Racing Jimmy, Burr, and BHH are not racing, probably, honestly, I don't really know who could be my suck pick. Like, Fish Productions also isn't racing for the second race in a row. Unfortunately, Fish Productions will miss the first two races of the season. And also the main reason why we're doing this Chicagoland race an hour early from when we usually do is because the Xfinity race at Bristol is going on at 7 Eastern. So yeah, we have to start this an hour earlier. We had the opportunity to start it half an hour after the Xfinity race, but more people voted towards 6 Eastern. So yeah, that's why we're doing it now. I'm just gonna go and skip the suck pick and get right into the underdog and winner pick. So the underdog, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick Bush Brothers fan and the one Chevrolet. He's actually pretty good. He exceeded expectations, as I said in earlier streams. In other races or preseason races, if you've seen Bush Brothers and preseason races, mainly like Homestead and Las Vegas, he was pretty good. So I wouldn't really sleep on Bush Brothers fan, and he's my underdog pick. So, and now for the winner pick, I'm gonna go with JCam 706. JCam came in runner-up last week in the Daytona 500, lost to Pemcraft. And I just think not 24, JCam will have a pretty good race here at Chicagoland. You've seen him at Las Vegas in preseason, and he was pretty dominant. And Chicagoland is a pretty similar track to Las Vegas, so I wouldn't really be surprised if JCam gets the win here at Chicagoland, gets his first win of the season here at Chicagoland. So yeah, my underdog pick, Bush Brothers fan X, and my winner pick, JCam 706. It's 1 minute before 6 Eastern, but I'll go ahead and boot up the lobby anyway for qualifying and the race. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright. Here we go, creating the lobby, and I shall... Well, actually, before I invite the drivers, I should change the track to Chicagoland. Yeah, there we go. It's gonna be 11 laps of qualifying, so yeah. Drivers have plenty of laps to work on their setups and lap times in order for them to get the pole. Alright, let's go ahead and invite the drivers. If I don't invite you, tell me in the PSN chat or in the stream chat if I missed you. I don't know if YFC is gonna be racing, but I'll invite him anyway. That's 8 people, I believe, that I'll invite, or that I believe they'll be racing, so... Oh wait, I don't think I invited Ask a Weekly Podcast mod. I don't think I have him as a friend. Yeah, I didn't invite him. Alright. Pemcraft was the first person to join, Bush Brothers second, Codine third. I will pause the lobby once it hits 15 seconds. Alright, JCam will skip qualifying. He will start at the back. Why is it starting at 6? Because the Xfinity race is starting at 7 Eastern. And it's at Bristol, so yeah, it's a lot more important than Richmond, in my opinion. There's Penske, Brandon, and Joey Hughes. Remember, Joey Hughes lagged out at the beginning of the Daytona 500, so let's see if he can come back and have a decent race. You need one more invite, NASCAR? Okay. So far we have 6 people in here, not including me. Alright. That might be all. JCam's gonna skip qualifying. Oh yeah, alright, invite Bodie. Okay, yeah, I almost forgot you again, sorry. Do I have you as a friend? Oh wait, you sent me a friend request last week and I didn't accept it. Okay, I sent you an invite, Bodie, and I'll accept your friend request. Alright. Burr is in here. Okay, I thought he wasn't gonna race, but I guess he is. Bodie's in here, alright. So we got 9 people qualifying. I believe that will be it. So yeah, I'll go ahead and unpause the lobby. And we'll get right into qualifying. JCam will skip, so we have 9 people qualifying. So that means we'll have 10 people racing. So that's a good amount of people. So yeah. Alright, qualifying will begin here in a minute. Here at Chicagoland. Okay, that was weird. Alright, I will pull over once qualifying begins and I'll go to the grass as always in every session of qualifying every week. So yeah, let me lower the volume. Pemcraft will lead the field here at qualifying, and there they go. Already see some people lagging at the back of the pack. Currently, Pemcraft leads him into 1 and 2. This is like actually the first track, or the first like real track these guys will be doing in the season. I mean, like Daytona, I mean, it's a good track, but it's a restricted plate track where you mostly need draft to stay up front. That was mainly the key to have the pole for the 500, is that you need a draft. Here for Chicagoland and the rest of, or most of the rest of the races for the season, it will be dependent on how fast your car is and how good your laps are. doesn't really rely on draft. I mean, like, it does, a part of it does, but you just need to hit your marks for tracks like Chicagoland, mostly 1.5 mile racetracks. Pemcraft and Bush Brothers have just pulling away. Okay, I thought people were gonna come to pit road, but no. Everyone's just staying on track except a couple people. I believe that's Brandon and Penske, who are the only two that have come to pit road. So yeah. See one other person coming down pit road off of turn number 4. Here come the leaders once again. Pemcraft, Bush Brothers, Codine, Joey Hughes, and a couple more people. There's NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod in the grass and end of the wall. Here comes Brendan Devine through the backstretch in the 57 Chevrolet. Not quite sure what NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod is doing. Just standing in the middle of the backstretch. Oh, Bush Brothers is the leader. I believe Pemcraft might have pitted at some point. Oh, Codine going on pit road, so is Penske. Codine struggled going on pit road. Penske entered down pit road before him. You saw Codine swerving there as he tried to brake and go on pit road.
5 to go, you got this. Careful, still there.
Here you see Penske and Codine coming on their pit stall. As here comes Bush Brothers through turns 1 and 2. So yeah, Pemcraft must have pitted at some point, but I didn't know when. Now here comes Codine and Penske out of pit road. They've taken their stop, and they've probably made a couple of adjustments to their car to make their car better here for qualifying and to have a better lap. I believe there are like 3 to go here in qualifying. Bush Brothers just has a pretty big lead on everyone. And I'm not just saying that because people pitted, I'm even talking about the people that did not pit. Bush Brothers has just pulling away from them. I'm just gonna go ahead and say they're at 2 to go, so I'll be really slow here for the next like lap and a half in case if Bush Brothers is coming up to the last lap here for qualifying, so yeah. Behind Bush Brothers is Joey Hughes, and I couldn't really tell who that other guy was. He's on a Toyota, I believe. It might be a Burr, not quite sure. Might be. It's just isn't like really. It isn't really easy to notice if a Burr was in that car because I'm used to a Burr being in the blue and red Toyota. Oh God. Alright, so yeah, qualifying is over. Bush Brothers wins the qualifying race. Burr gets second. Joey gets third. Pemcraft fourth. And yeah, behind them I saw just a bunch of lap cars that went down the pits and adjusted their cars. Racing Jimmy just got online. I'm not quite sure if he's gonna race though. He said that he probably won't race and his PS4 is acting up. We'll see if he's gonna race. So yeah, Bush Brothers fan wins the qualifying race, but we'll see here in a minute who wins the pole for Chicagoland. If Jimmy decides to race, that will mean that Jake M will not be the only one that will start at the rear of the field. And also thankfully for some us, or at least like half of the field decided to stream, so I thank them for that. I'm gonna go ahead and get on Brennan Devine's stream, so yeah. Let's see how many people are actually streaming. Pemcraft, Brandon. Alright, I believe so far those are the only two. Hopefully they don't end their stream or they don't lag out like Joey Hughes like that last week at Daytona. And Pemcraft with a 30.489 gets the pole for Chicagoland. Alright. Wait, pause the timer. Oh god. Pause. Okay. Chicago. 25%, 2 times tire wear, relaxed yellow, stages enabled, and no damage. Alright. 67 laps. Bush Brothers get second. Alright, so Jake M is here. Not quite sure if Jimmy is gonna race, probably not. I'm just gonna go ahead and say he isn't gonna race because he already said that he wasn't gonna. So yeah, I'm guessing we'll just go. So yeah. Again, Pemcraft got the pole, so yeah, I'm gonna back out and I'll leave the lobby. Now I'm gonna have to get some invites from the drivers so that I could spectate. So yeah. I already got an invite from Jake M, so yeah, I'll just see when I can join. Alright, so they paused the lobby. I don't know if it's starting or not. Yeah, they're starting it. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, they told me to join, so yeah, let's do this. Second race of the season, Chicagoland. Let's do it. The second race here in the second season of IRL, Chicagoland Speedway, the Windy City 400. Pemcraft 28 and Bush Brothers fan are on the front row. Here we go. The green flag is in the air and we're racing here at Chicagoland. Codine God, who started 4th, already dropped to the rear. Oh, and they're already wrecking. First wreck of the race on lap 1, here in turns 1 and 2. What happened? NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod in the Burr went around. That's not a caution, so that's really unfortunate for them. As they come around turns 3 and 4, Pemcraft will lead the first lap here at Chicago. Not quite sure what happened there with a Burr and NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod. They just went around in turns 1 and 2. and no caution for them, so they're gonna have to wait till the end of stage 1 so they could have an opportunity to bounce back. They're 3 wide back there. So far we just have a 3-man race between Pempcraft, Penske, and Burr. Penske just came out of nowhere. He's all of a sudden up to second. Ooh, he's looking underneath Pempcraft for the first position. Here he comes. Penske's just gonna get behind Pempcraft. Yeah, the top 3 have just pulling away. Could we see Pempcraft go 2 in a row? I know this is really early on in the race, but I mean, Pempcraft have so much speed. You could see him go 2 in a row unless something happens to him. Oh, Penske all over Pempcraft's back bumper, peeking underneath him, and he's back up behind Pempcraft. I believe Penske hit the apron there in turn 1. That wasn't good for him. That's gonna let Pempcraft pull away. Penske's now holding up Busch Brothers, unfortunately. Yeah, that let Pempcraft have a huge lead. Oh, but he got tight. He's in the wall. Okay, so now that's gonna let Busch Brothers and Penske catch back up. Pempcraft hit the wall for 4, but doesn't really seem like it was that heavy that he hit the wall. He still has a good lead. Busch Brothers and Penske side by side for second. That ain't really helping much. If they want to catch up to Pempcraft, they don't have to battle that much. And behind Busch Brothers and Penske, it's Jake M, I believe, and Brendan Devine, who were also side by side a second ago, but Jake M got cleared of Brandon. Oh, Penske tried to look outside of Busch Brothers, but he got in the wall, exiting or entering turn 1. Right now it's just really looking like Pempcraft's race, or Pempcraft's stage, I should say. Yeah, ever since that wreck in lap 1, the field is just spread apart. Yeah, you just don't see everyone bunched up. Everyone's just like spread apart. Ask It Weekly Podcast mod in the Burr unfortunately got taken out on the first lap. They're riding around on the backstretch. Oh, Ask It Weekly Podcast mod got in the wall there in turns 3 and 4. Yeah, Burr and Ask It Weekly Podcast mod are just going to have to wait until stage 1 is over so they could get back in contention. Grass was flying up in the air back there. I believe Penske got in the grass there a little bit. They're already under the last 10 laps here in stage 1. Pempcraft right now with just a huge lead on Busch Brothers. And I believe Busch Brothers is starting to pull away from Penske. So while Pempcraft is just having his own race up in first, let's take a look at the guys behind them. Busch Brothers, Penske, Brendan Devine, and Jake M. Yeah, right now not much going on here up front. Jake M and Brandon trying to catch up to both Penske and Busch Brothers. Penske used the high line there in turns 3 and 4. Didn't look like it really helped him. It kind of looked like it actually helped Jake M and Brandon to catch up to him. Yeah. Now Jake M and Brendan Devine are in Penske's draft. And Busch Brothers has now a big gap between him and Penske. Let's see what Jake M will do here. Will he stay behind Penske or will he try to get to third? Jake M started in last, so yeah, that would be impressive if we see him go from the back to the front. You can see trying to go underneath Penske. Actually, no, he gets back in line, back behind Penske. Ooh, Jake M got into the apron there. And forced him up high. Brendan Devine lagging there a little bit. Next time by will be 5 laps to go in stage 1. Penske got under the apron. That's going to let Jake M get past him. Brendan Devine also got past Penske. So that puts Jake M up to 3rd and Brendan up to 4th. Penske's going to drop back to 5th. Penske looks so strong there at the beginning of stage 1, but he's just faded. Ever since he got under the apron that first time there a couple laps ago, that didn't help him. Here comes Brendan Devine. Penske all the way down to the apron. He's going to go around. Penske into the wall. He keeps it straight, but now he's going to lose 5th to Code and God. What happened there? Penske got tight off of turn 2. He got into the wall and he went all the way down to the apron and he just lost it. Fortunately, he only hit the wall and didn't go around. But that's going to cost Penske. Fortunately for Penske, we're nearing the end of stage 1, so yeah, he can maybe bounce back in stage 2. Coming up to 3 to go here in stage 1. Pemcraft just with a big lead on Busch Brothers. Actually looks like Pemcraft could actually lap Albur. And maybe an Ask Wiki podcast mod if Pemcraft is that fast to catch up to both. But we could see. If a Burr and Ask Weekly Podcast mod could try their best, they can maybe stay on the lead lap. I mean, even if one of them get a lap, they could get back on the lead lap. But if they both go a lap down, ooh, yeah, they're gonna have to fight to see who gets the free pass. A lap and a half away from the end of stage 1. At this point, Pemcraft has it in the bag. Even if a caution comes out, Pemcraft will win the stage. One to go in stage 1. Pemcraft keeps getting closer and closer to Albur. Even if Albur gets put a lap down, he'll be able to get the free pass by the beginning of stage 2. Down the backstretch for the final time here in the stage. At this point, I don't even think Pemcraft could actually get by Albur, so Albur could be good here. Off of turn 4, Pemcraft is your stage 1 winner here at Chicagoland. Absolute dominance by Pemcraft here in stage 1. Right now, he's looking like the man to beat. Early on in stage 1, it looked like Penske could actually challenge him. But Penske made a couple mistakes and he faded back. Busch Brothers also seems like a top contender, but he just couldn't keep up with Pemcraft ever since he got holded up by Penske when he hit that apron a couple laps ago. So that's what costed Busch Brothers. go, coming to start stage 2. I don't know what JCam did to get an advantage on the pits, but he's now in first. So it's gonna be JCam and Pemcraft on the front row, JCam being in first. We're green here in stage 2 at Chicagoland. Kodine down under the apron. He's gonna let people by. Penske on the apron and he spins in front of Bodhisattva. Penske goes around. Will that be a yellow? I don't think so. Oh. So unfortunate for Penske. Man, he really looked good at the very beginning. Oh, and they're going 3 wide for the lead. Brendan to the bottom. Jake on the middle and Pemcraft high. And behind them is Bush Brothers. Ooh, contact there. What a battle we're seeing for the lead right now. Bush Brothers, Pemcraft, Brendan Devine, and Jake M all battling for the lead. With Jake M being the man out front. Ooh, Brendan gone to the apron. He tried to look underneath Pemcraft, but it didn't work. All Bush Brothers in the Wolf of 2. That's gonna cost him some ground. Pemcraft all over Jake M's back bumper. That 4-car battle for the lead didn't last long. Now it's just a 2-car battle for the lead. I mean, Brandon's still there, but he isn't like really close enough there to be in the battle. Pemcraft didn't really have a good corner there, but he has to run down the back straightaway to keep up with Jake M. Pemcraft peeks underneath. He's gonna get underneath Jake M. Jake M and Pemcraft side by side for the lead. Pemcraft's gonna back off. Jake M's gonna get cleared of Pemcraft down the back straightaway. Pemcraft looking underneath Jake once again. Pemcraft goes to the apron. Both him and Jake make contact. They both went high up the track off of turn 4, but they're still going. Pemcraft to the lead here. He's gonna get cleared of Jake for the lead. Whoa, Jake looks to the bottom. Pemcraft tried to block, but Jake's gonna be able to get underneath Pemcraft. Now here comes Brendan Devine. Ooh, could he make it 3 wide for the lead? Doesn't seem like it's possible. Pemcraft was barely able to lead that lap. What a battle we're seeing right now for the lead. Pemcraft's gonna get cleared of Jake, entering turns 3 and 4. Ooh, Pemcraft gets tied off the corner. Jake's gonna get cleared of Brendan for second. Ten laps to go in stage 2. If Jake M and Brendan don't mess up like Bush Brothers and Penske did in stage 1, we could see a pretty good finish here for the stage. In stage 1 it was all Pemcraft, but could we see another man be out front and win the stage? Oh wait, what? The caution came out. Whoa, what happened? Alright, so there's your first yellow. Not quite sure what happened there. No clue what happened. NASCAR Weekly Podcast Mod saying in the PSN chat that Kodine wrecked them. Kodine is lagging bad. That might have been the cost of the caution. Kodan might have been lagging and he wrecked NASCAR Weekly Podcast mod. A bird also said that he hit the wall. That's interesting. Let's see how that will affect the rest of the stage. Here we go. Brandon Devine in first, Pemcraft second. Here we go. Coming to the restart and we're back on their way. Jake M making it 3 wide for the lead. That somehow worked for him. Didn't really quite work for Brandon, but it worked well for Jake M. Pemcraft trying to work that high side. Brandon's gonna get passed by Bush Brothers for third. Whoa, big time lag. Hopefully that was just from the spectator view, not from Pemcraft. Jake M and Pemcraft side by side for the lead. Owen, someone spinning at the back, that's Bodhisattva. He was able to save the car, I believe. Yeah, he was able to save it. What a save by Bodhisattva. 4 to go in stage 2. That caution really didn't help Brandon Devine. You see him back and forth. He has Penske underneath him. Jake M will get cleared of Pemcraft for the lead. Now here comes Bush Brothers up to second. Bush Brothers with a big run down the back straightaway was able to get past Pemcraft. And now Bush Brothers looks on the outside of Jake, trying to go for the lead. Jake M all the way on the apron. Ooh, Pemcraft gonna make it 3 wide middle on Bush Brothers and Jake M. Ooh, Bush Brothers right next to the wall. 2 to go in stage 2. Here comes Pemcraft to the inside of Jake for the lead. That didn't really work out for Pem. Jake M trying his best to hold off Pemcraft for the stage win. Oh, here comes Bush Brothers. 3 wide on the bottom. Bush Brothers going for the lead here. Jake M was on the high side. He did not have a good corner here. Final lap here in stage 2. Bush Brothers out front. Pemcraft second on the high side. Pemcraft stuck on the outside, and you have Bush Brothers and Jake on the bottom. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. Oh, Bush Brothers is getting tight here. Here comes Jake M. Could he have a shot? No, Bush Brothers is gonna block. Here they come down the front stretch, and Bush Brothers, he's gonna win stage 2 here at Chicagoland. What a race to the stage finish. Holy cow. A 3-car battle for the stage 2 win, and it was Bush Brothers. What a move he made in turns 3 and 4 with 2 to go. He made it 3 wide on the bottom on Pemcraft and Jake M, and it worked out for him. And he was able to hold off Pemcraft and Jake M for the stage 2 victory. Wow, what a race for the stage. That was unbelievable. Holy cow. That was like as intense as Atlanta stage 2 in IRL season 1. Holy cow, what a finish. Now here we go, coming to start the third stage and the final stage here at Chicagoland. Here we go. Bush Brothers and Pemcraft on the front row. Who's gonna win here at Chicagoland? We're about to find out, and we're back on their way. Ooh, Bush Brothers hit the apron. They're 3 wide for the lead. Jake on the bottom, Pempcraft in the middle, Bush Brothers on the top. Here comes Kodine out of a sudden, Kodine out of nowhere, going to the front. Five-car battle for the lead going on right now. It's Jake M out front, Kodine and Pempcraft battling for second, and behind them is Penske and Bush Brothers battling for fourth. Oh, Kodine is lagging. That was a big lag spike by Kodine. They're 3 wide behind Pempcraft and Jake M. Kodine backed off. He knew that he was lagging, so he decided to back off. Good decision by Kodine. Oh, Pempcraft with a run. Here he comes. Pempcraft to the lead. He's gonna get cleared of Jake. Oh, now Pempcraft's getting tied off the corner, but he still holds the lead. Now Jake M looking on the top. And you see Penske there in fourth. Remember, Penske early in the race in stage 1, he looked pretty good until he was making a couple of mistakes, and then in stage 2 he got wrecked on the first lap. Or he didn't get wrecked, but he got on the apron and spun it. Pempcraft got on the wall there. Off of 4. Jake M all over Pempcraft's back bumper. Now here comes Bush Brothers with a big run. Bush Brothers to the outside of Jake M for second. Jake M's gonna get cleared of Bush Brothers. Pempcraft starting to pull away from Jake M. It's right on board here with Jake M and number 85 Chevrolet, trying to keep up with Pempcraft down the back straightaway. You see Jake M trying to stay in Pempcraft's lane, trying to get his draft. Jake's trying everything he can to keep up with Pempcraft, because you saw in stage 1, Pempcraft just pulled away, and Jake M's trying to not let Pempcraft get away with the win. Remember last week, it's the same two that ended in the exact same position in the 500, Pempcraft first and Jake M second. Jake M trying to get his first win of the season. He looks to the outside. He's gonna back off entering the corner. Now he's gonna get all over Pempcraft's back bumper. Oh, Jake M looks low. Now he goes back high. Pempcraft blocking every move Jake makes. And you see Bush Brothers behind Jake M and Pempcraft. Bush Brothers also making a pretty good job keeping up with both Jake M and Pempcraft. Penske was on the grass there on the front straightaway. Here comes Jake M looking on the bottom. Could he get to Pempcraft's inside? Not quite. You see Brennan Devine back there in 4th. Trying to keep up, but it ain't working for him. He doesn't have any draft. He doesn't have anyone with him to help him out. Right now, Brendan, I assume he wants a caution right now since he's in 4th. These top 3, I'm pretty sure they don't want a caution at all. They're good battling here. You just saw Joey Hughes, I believe, going across the screen. Don't know what happened to him. I don't know if he got wrecked or if he wrecked or if he just fell off the pace. Either way, if Pemcraft and everyone else behind him, if they catch up to Joey, hopefully Joey gets out of the way. You see Joey up there in the back straightaway. Laps to go right now here in Chicago. Right now, Bush Brothers and J-Cam staying behind Pemcraft, or maybe not. J-Cam tried to look underneath Pem, but he got under the apron. Now here comes Bush Brothers. Both Jake and Bush Brothers side by side for second. This isn't what they're supposed to be doing right now. They're supposed to be single file keeping up with Pemcraft. If they get side by side and battle for second, that's gonna let Pemcraft pull away. J-Cam dives it in the corner. He gets underneath Pem. Pem tried to block. Pem still remains ahead of Jake. It'll be 10 laps to go this time around here at Chicagoland. Could it be Pemcraft? Could it be Jake? Or could it be Bush Brothers for the win? Or if a caution comes out, who knows who it will be? Jake looks on the bottom again. He gets on the apron again. Jake's getting a little impatient. He's trying to get past Pemcraft. He keeps sending it in the corners, but he also keeps getting on the apron. Surprisingly, he's still keeping up with Pemcraft. Oh, Jake did not have a good corner there. Bush Brothers staying behind Jake. The 3 leaders getting closer and closer to Joey Hughes. There you see Joey going to the high side. He actually got on the wall there. Wasn't really necessary for him to get in the wall. I don't know if it was intentional for Joey Hughes to get in the wall, but at least he got out of the way, so that's good to know. Ooh, I think Pam got on the apron there. That's gonna let Jake-M get to the inside. Here we go. Now it's gonna be a battle. Pam and Jake side by side for the lead. Oh, that was really tough to tell who led that lap there. Now, if Jake-M and Pam battle for the lead, what happens with Bush Brothers? What if Pam and Jake get together? Oh, Bush Brothers using the high side. Not quite sure if that's gonna work for him. Oh boy. Next time by will be 5 laps to go. Pemcraft surprisingly has done really well down the outside. He's been really good there on the outside when Jake's been underneath him. 5 to go here at Chicagoland. Pam and Jake battling really hard here for the lead and for the win. And Bush Brothers just has the front row seat out of this battle. Bush Brothers making it 3 wide middle. Here comes Bush Brothers. Oh, Bush Brothers is going to back off now. Oh, Jake M's now going to get cleared of Pemcraft. Oh, but he got tied off the corner there. Pemcraft got cleared of Bush Brothers. I believe Bush Brothers let off there to let Pemcraft get by him and let him battle Jake M for the lead. Now that Jake M's in Pemcraft's position, let's see how hard Jake M will try to block Pem's moves, because we all know Pem's a pretty good blocker. Let's see how good of a blocker Jake M is. Here comes Pemcraft to the outside. He hits the wall there a little bit. Ooh, Jake M went all the way down to the apron. That's gonna let Pemcraft go to the outside. It's gonna be 2 laps to go this time by. Jake M and Pemcraft side by side for the lead. 2 to go. Again, as I mentioned earlier, what if Pemcraft and Jake M get together? What would that mean for Bush Brothers? Ooh, Pemcraft looking low. Oh, Jake M tried to block. Pemcraft got into the wall there. Oh, and now Pemcraft hit the apron. Bush Brothers underneath. Pemcraft for second. They made contact. Pemcraft into the wall. Final lap. Oh, that was a misjudgment there by Jake M, I believe. He tried to block Pemcraft, and Jake M and Pem netcoded, and they made contact there. Oh, wow. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Bush Brothers trying to chase down Jake M, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Out of turn 4, Jake M 706. He's gonna get his first win of the season here in Chicagoland for the Windy City 400. What a finish! What a race! Wow. I don't think it was really intentional for Jake M to make contact there with Pemcraft. But hey, he was blocking for the win. He had to block. I don't blame him for that. He had to block to hold off Pemcraft. But unfortunately, I believe netcode happened there, and both him and Pem made contact, and Pemcraft went into the wall. Wow. What a finish. JK. I did kind of call it. Jake M and Pemcraft, they did get together, but not enough for Bush Brothers to get past both of them. And also my prediction became correct. Jake M won. My winner prediction became correct. And Jake M was able to win. Not only that, but my underdog pick, Bush Brothers, actually got second. So, wow, I cannot believe I've actually done this good in predictions. I predicted Pemcraft to win the Clash. I predicted Pem to win the 500. And I predicted Jake to win at Chicagoland. Wow. Okay. And Penske got the fastest lap. I don't know if he actually did, but a couple people backed out. But even if he did, that's impressive. Wow. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do interviews, invite the top 5. I don't really know who really got the top 5. All I know is Jake M got first, Bush Brothers second, Pem third, Brendan got fourth. Codine said in the chat that he got a top 5, so I believe he got 5th. So I believe that is your top 5. So yeah, let me invite Bush Brothers, Pemcraft, Brandon. Man, The guy you really have to like feel bad for is Penske. He did good at the beginning, and he just got screwed over like time after time. Let's see. Where's Jake? Oh well, I mean he's gonna be appearing offline, so yeah. Let's see, who else do I have to invite? 4 people. Did I get Pem? Yeah, I got Pem. Okay. Bush Brothers. Pam, Brandon, Jake. Brandon, Pam, Bush. Oh, Codine. I'm dumb. Where's Codine? Wait, where is he? Oh wait, I think I know where he is. Yeah, he's there. Alright. Wow. What a race. Hello, Brendan.
I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit because I gotta drink my shake.
Hello, Codine.
Who's going? You should interview Codine first because he got his first top 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going from
right,
5th
yeah.
to 1st, unless anyone really is in a rush and has to leave. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna scroll over to
I know it
number
was your fault.
4.
Shut up!
Alright, so... Alright, let's go ahead and interview 5th place here after Chicagoland, Codine God. So Codine, really, to be honest, you didn't have that good of a race. You were lagging every once in a while, but you were fortunate enough to come home with a 5th place finish and get your first top 5 of the season. So, how does it feel to get a top 5, and how did your race go?
Well, the top 5 is pretty good, but we had a great battle for 5th with me and Penske, and what happened is I lagged into NWPM, so I had to apologize to him. But so our car is pretty loose and tight, and we were side by side, and I saw Pemcraft he got just murdered by Bush, and Bush just apologized to him, and regards to my Jake Gam for winning this, and yeah, but take our P5 for finish my first top 5 here at Chicagoland, so I'll take it. And so let's see if we can go to the next race at Las Vegas. This should be interesting for Las Vegas on the track.
Wait, let me check if Las Vegas is the next race. I believe it is. So yeah.
It is Las Vegas. But we'll take our P5 finish, but I just want to thank everybody and the sponsors like Jimmy John's, Bush, Mobile One, Hunt Brothers, and everybody on this team, and Godzilla Motorsports. And yeah, but I'm feel proud and I'm happy got top 5, and yeah.
Alright, well congrats on your 5th place finish here at Chicagoland, and we'll see you next week at Las Vegas.
Alright, thank you.
And now we're going over to the 4th place finisher. I mean, he's in a custom, so I'll just go to my custom car. So, Brandon Devine in a number 57 Chevrolet. You actually had a pretty decent race, not quite good in stage 1, but you were able to come to the front in stage 2 and stage 3. I don't know if you really all I remember is that you were up front. Maybe you made some mistakes, I'm not quite sure, but you did fade back a little bit, and you really did not have a chance at a win. So yeah, you were still able to get a top 5. So yeah, how does that feel, and how did your race go?
So when I first made that wrong pit stop, then I just stayed out, and then obviously you guys on TV saw I got absolutely chewed up on the restart. But on the final restart, the 35 got in my way, and that killed most of my speed. I mean, I got up to the front, which I'm proud of, but then I faded back a bit, and yeah, but it was fun driving this number 57 machine. Next week at Las Vegas should be fun. a lot of these guys that build the cars here put in a lot of effort. And yeah, any other questions?
No, that's all.
All right. Well,
Alright. Well,
thanks guys
congrats
for the
on.
amazing race.
Yeah, congrats on your 4th place finish, and we'll see you next week at Las Vegas.
See ya.
Alright, so now, let me scroll over to the one car. Coming to interview your, actually no, Pam got 3rd. Oh yeah, so, coming to interview your 3rd place finisher. Unfortunately, kinda got screwed at the end. I don't really think it was intentional, but you still got screwed. You had pretty much like the fastest car all race. You grabbed the pole. You were so dominant in stage 1. You did have some competition in stage 2 when you mainly had Jake M and Bush Brothers for you to compete for the win. And I believe netcode was a thing, and you got screwed, so you ended up with a 3rd place finish. So even with a 3rd place finish, how did your race go? And do you think you could have had a shot at the win had netcode not happened? If it did happen?
Well, first off, I'd like to state that netcode was not a factor in that finish at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the car was just absolutely amazing. It was stellar. I was pretty much wide open on both ends of the racetrack the entire run. It got a little bit loose there towards the end, but the car was pretty much exactly what I wanted it to be. Jake was able to stick with me, and then I caught the apron a little bit. That allowed him to get by me, and then I had the run to get by him, and he got loose off the corner and cut me off. And it was a complete accident. He came down, but I had it saved. And then I don't know if Bush Brothers was just desperate or if I don't know what was going on with him, but he went full retard in the final corner and just completely took me out of contention going into 3. Not really sure what his plan was going into the corner. He was pretty much entering on the apron. There wasn't any way it was ever going to work, not in a million years, and it ended my race and sent me into the wall.
Well, unfortunately that you had to come home with a 3rd place finish when you had like the fastest car. Unfortunately, you did not go 2 in a row here in the first 2 races of the season, but with your 3rd place finish, I believe you're still pretty high up in the standings. So yeah, congrats on your 3rd place finish, and we'll see you next week at Las Vegas.
Yeah, thanks.
Alright, now to interview Bush Brothers, driver of the number 1 Valvoline Chevrolet. So Bush Brothers, you were like the 3rd fastest car all race, right behind Pemcraft and Jake M. You stayed behind Pemcraft and Jake M throughout most of stage 3, just waiting what would happen. And when Pemcraft got in the wall in the back straight away, what happened in your point of view with you and Pem, and how did your race go? Alright, well, congrats on your 2nd place finish, and yeah, we'll see you next week at Las Vegas. Alright, so Jake M said that he's gonna be AFK for a while. Not quite sure if he's back. Since he's in a custom car, I'll just scroll back to my custom. And we'll wait if when he gets back, so yeah. Hopefully it doesn't take that long.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick interview.
Alright, so now we're down here with your winner here at Chicagoland for the Windy City 400, Jake M706 and the number 85 Chevrolet. Jake M, you started all the way from the back, you decided to skip qualifying, and you were able to manage your way to the front throughout stage 1 and stage 2, and in stage 3 you battled with Pemcraft and Bush Brothers throughout the whole stage, and that moment when Pemcraft messed up in turns 1 and 2 and hit the apron, you were able to get underneath him, and that thing happened with 2 to go when you and Pem made contact and caused Pem to hit the wall. What happened there with you and Pem there with 2 to go, and also how did your race go?
What happened with 2 to go was I like at the start of stage 3 I wasn't saving tires, then I started saving tires. I don't think Pem was, that's why my car was better than his later on, but I think my tires are like 25, my right rear was like 39%, and when it gets that low, good luck on trying to hold the car straight. So it got loose, I got loose and like came up into Pem, and there was like no way I could have saved it. And it's just, really don't know. And then the whole thing with Bush Brothers and Pem happened. Race went fine, and yeah, that's it.
Well, congrats on your first win of the season here at Chicagoland. Good luck next week out of Las Vegas, and we'll see you there. And that's gonna do it, I believe. So yeah, congratulations to Jake M for winning the Windy City 400 at Chicagoland. And yeah, that's gonna do it. Next week will be Las Vegas for the Hotel and Casino 400. And yeah, that's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is the International Racing League YouTube channel, and we will see you guys later.